My people, you are welcome back again to my channel. Nice meet you here once again. It is my pleasure to have you here. Now, if you are here and you are here to subscribe to my channel, kindly help me hit the subscribe button and also turn on your notification bell. Give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much. My people, this rumor that get to me now, this rumor, hey, it is not a small thing, no. Now, they said there is a particular amount of money, very huge amount of money that has been given to the Oloris. Yes, that, they said they gave to Ooni's wives because, according to what I heard allegedly from where I get my gist, because this is the rumor that is making the round right now on social media. In fact, there's something I always say here, okay? Something I always tell you, my people, my fans, is that some persons will come to my comment section and start telling me that me, I'm bringing news that are not real, news that are fake. Okay, oh, you that has the genuine news, you that have the right news, bring it on now. Where do you get the right news? Okay, when you go on social media, you hear a lot of things. For the fact that I'm not bringing what others are saying, like I'm not telling you what blogger A or blogger B is saying, does not mean that what I'm saying is fake, okay? Because everybody with their source of information, the way they are getting theirs, that is also how I am also getting my own information. The only thing I want you to do before you write any comment or whatever is for you to try and investigate information, because the fact remains that I don't live in Ooni's palace, and I don't live in Ile-Ife. I am not from Ile-Ife, okay? But I get my news randomly on social media, and I also come here and also let you guys know, telling you what I've heard and how I've heard it, and I relate it with you guys. So please, I want you to understand that, okay? Please understand that. So the rumor is that they said Ooni of Ife had disagreed with his Oloris, yes, with the Oloris in the way of in the sharing method, because they said when this money came, of course, right now in the palace, as we speak, is Olori Miriam, that is the first wife among all these women, and I think she also happens to be the oldest. If I don't know, maybe I might be mistaken, but maybe, okay. So now they said there's this particular amount, huge amount of money, that money is very big, like huge amount of money, because where I get my gist, they didn't really tell how much exactly the money was, but what I heard is that they say very huge, like the money is a very big money that has been sent to these Oloris for them to share, that that there's this NGO abroad that have been following Ooni's story and everything, that they just love everything about the Yoruba culture, and they love the way Ooni is doing his things, and they love the Oloris as well. And because of that love, they said this NGO sent huge amount of dollars to the Oloris for them to share among themselves. So the question here is that, one, I know you're going to ask me how much. I don't know, because from where I get my gist, they didn't tell me, okay? And the name of the NGO, they didn't tell me. The only thing I heard was they said, an NGO from abroad. Either, I think it's from UK or something like that. So now, they said in the sharing formula right now, Ooni is telling the wives that, look, this sharing cannot take place without Queen Naomi being included, that they cannot share this money without including Queen Naomi, that in fact Queen Naomi is supposed to be the number one person. And they were like, why? That Queen Naomi is not in the palace, why will Ooni be saying that Queen Naomi should be the first? He said, yes, this is his take, and this is how it is going to be, that without Queen Naomi, nobody would have known them, that Queen Naomi is the one that has made this everybody to know them. That is because of Queen Naomi. That is why they too, they are gaining recognition. And they said for where that Queen Naomi is not giving them any recognition. How is Queen Naomi giving them recognition? That Ooni, they know that Ooni love Queen Naomi so much. But in fact, Ooni should keep his love with his wife. But this one is about money that they have sent to them, that they only sell for the Ooni's wives. He said, okay, can you put here yourself? They said for the Ooni's wives. They said, yes, now because Queen Naomi is not in the palace. Why would they include Queen Naomi? And they said, Ooni stood his ground that you, without Queen Naomi, there is no sharing. This is what they said Ooni told them. Like his own last word to them that look, if you go ahead and start sharing this money without including Queen Naomi, then we will have problem. Then there will be a serious problem because first of all, if I had not married you guys, there won't be recognition for you people. So this whole thing they call recognition, this thing that this love this NGO has for you people and for them to send this money to you people is just because of him. It all centers around him as their husband. Because before now, nobody know them that they cannot share this money without including Queen Naomi. This is his stand. This is what is holding on and everything. You are welcome back again to my channel, my people. It's not a small thing, no. To all my returning subscriber and to my new subscriber, I say you are welcome. Thank you so much for always coming around. Okay, so my people, this is the rumor that is making round right now on social media that Ooni had giving his last word to these Oloris that without Queen Naomi they cannot share this money. And they said actually that fateful day that Ooni made this comment that Ooni said this thing, they said Ooni they were actually they already seated because when this news came, the news came to Ooni's table. Yes, even the money was sent to Ooni. Yes, it was Ooni that everything landed in his office and everything. And they said it's only that actually when the news came, when they asked for certain things, it was only that provided everything and all, because they said only should give the money to his wives to share. So now during the meeting, when they gather, like when Ooni gathered them and they were having this meeting on how they will share this money, and these women started saying this is how it will go. They didn't even mention Queen Naomi. They said that was why Ooni told them that look, without Queen Naomi, this money cannot be shared. That if care is not taken, if they make him angry, he can just leave this money there and they will not even touch it. The money will just be there. In fact, he can choose to even decide to use the money to run other things. There is nothing they can do because of course they don't even know this NGO, that it is him they contacted. So they don't know where the contact came from. They don't know anything. That this is his stand. If they are saying that they cannot share without Queen Naomi, then the money is not made for them. And they said the wives were not happy with all this with it. They were just grumbling, and they said Ooni told them, Ooni just left them, that when you guys are done with your grumbling, when you guys are done with whatever it is you are thinking, let me know. When you are ready to share, let me know. Because obviously, thank God the money is even came from him. And beside, they said the NGO is not as if they cannot contact either of these wives, but now they are not one, they are many. So they said the best person to be contacted happened to be Ooni, and they send it to the right person, because so that there won't be problem, there won't be any confusion or whatsoever. So my people, this is the news that is making round, and they said these Oloris are so happy. They are prepared serious, like everybody is just agitated. They can't wait to get hold on their share. But the problem here right now is the sharing formula, because Ooni is saying that Queen Naomi is first, and they have to share it from her. Like Queen Naomi has to also take her part. And they said this thing didn't go down well with the Oloris, and this thing has caused a lot of issue right now, even among the Oloris, that like they were kind of going against themselves, because we know from beginning Dr. Elizabeth has been so supportive. They said immediately that when Ooni said this thing, the first thing Dr. Elizabeth said was, it means they have to invite Queen Naomi over for this sharing, and they said the rest women were not happy. They said, why would you mention Queen Naomi? Is Queen Naomi in the palace? This person that sent this money said it's for Ooni's wives, the Oloris in the palace, that Queen Naomi is not in the palace, so the sharing will not be, she will not be part of the sharing. And that was when they said Ooni was like, for where that one is a big lie, that it is not going to be possible, that without Queen Naomi there won't be sharing. And they said they were surprised, they were shocked that the Ooni could say that, because to them they were thinking that this kind of thing, they were just like, okay, let's sit down and share. But they never knew that Ooni will bring a Queen Naomi issue. Why would they know? Is Queen Naomi a new person to them? After all, before now, they've always known that Queen Naomi remains Ooni's first and remains Ooni's love and everything. Of course, Ooni it has not withdrawn anything from Queen Naomi, still giving Queen Naomi his 100% support, just like when Queen Naomi was still in the palace. And Queen Naomi on her own part, she too sees herself as a queen. She not just sees herself, she's still a queen, like what she has told us. So why would these women be saying that they won't share this thing to Queen Naomi? Why? Just because she's not in the palace. But they have failed to realize that she and Ooni are still very much together, even though she's not in the palace. If not that these women are there in the palace, in fact, Queen Naomi would have long returned back to that palace. That's just the fact. It is because of these women. That is why the whole thing seems to be as if Queen Naomi is not, is no more legal wife of Ooni of Ife. So my people, this is the rumor that is making round on social media, and I said I will come here and let you guys know, to drop the information here so that you guys too can also, partake of this news. So this is where I draw the curtain. Thank you so much for always tuning in. Thank you so much for always standing by. To all my returning subscribers and to you, my new subscribers, I say you are all welcome to this great family. And I pray for God's blessing, favor, protection upon every one of us in Jesus' name. Thank you so much.